Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all happy and healthy. Today in the planner section series, we are going to be talking about personal. So if that's something that interests you and you would like to see it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and we'll get straight into the video. Alright, let's get straight into it. Another planner section series, and yes, this is all about the personal section. Now, I'm not sure how others do the personal section, to be honest. I don't think I've actually ever watched a video long enough for me to see the personal section. I need to do that. But yes, in my personal section, it's literally that. That's what it is, personal. All things about me. So that's what this one is going to be about, this section. And as you can see, straight up on the front, we have this beautiful card. I love this, and I'm so glad I decided to. I wonder if I can get it out without wrecking it. So what I decided to do is I put this card on the front of the personal section because technically, in a sense, this is a daily thing for me and it is personal. So that's why I have it. So on the card, it has me time to do, workout, quick tidy, grateful for. Honestly, the grateful for is more of a journaling thing where I write in my little tiny journal. But there are days where I forget, so everybody does it. But that's what I have. I like having that at the front there as a guide and to basically tell me, okay, have you done any of this today? Have you looked after yourself, kind of thing? And a lot of the times, it's usually me forgetting or not doing it at all. But other than that, I usually do it. But that's what I have there. And if you're wondering where I got this from, this is from May Paper Co. Said it in all the other videos. Guys, don't let me say it again, okay? I'm going to say it anyway. It is from May Paper Co. Go and check them out. Everything is down in the description down below. It is fantastic, so go and check them out. Alright, to get straight into the personal section, we have this, oh god, it's grotty. We have this beautiful acetate which says Bluey. I also love the line that goes down the center. When it was new, it was absolutely gorgeous and pretty when it doesn't have any smudges and scratches on it. But here we are today with the dirtiest acetate I've ever seen. But yeah, this is from May Paper Co. Love it. I just love the fact that it says Bluey, to be honest. Let's be honest now. Then we have this cardstock. I actually kept this cardstock in the fact of using it as a background because I loved the fact that it had grey and the white split. And this was basically, you know, over the top of it as like a little, I don't know, I just really like decorating it. And then we have this little girl here with the pink hair. I love it because she's like a little farm girl. It just reminds me so much of me. I just don't have the pink hair, I have red hair. But this is from Hello Paper Cat. This little Coco Chanel kind of card, I actually printed this out from just a picture I found on Google and then cut it out to size the way I wanted it, and now I use it as like a deco kind of thing. Absolutely love it, and I don't think I'm going to get rid of it just yet. Then we flip over to this. This is going to be blocked off because it is quite like a personal thing. It's basically a reminder of why I don't have specific things and why I shouldn't get it. It's just basically saying this is a reminder of why you don't have specific, and then it goes into it. And then it goes, so here we are. And then basically at the end it's like, don't be stupid, okay? Just don't do it. Stop wasting your money because in the end you don't end up keeping it. So why have it? So yeah, that's why this is kind of blocked out. It's very, very personal, which is why I kind of just want to keep it that way. And then of course over here I have morning routine and evening routine. I think I'm going to actually go and update this because there are a few things that have changed, and I mean, we all evolve. We all have things that change. So yeah, eventually I will go and fix that up, but that's what I have there at the moment. Then we have the gaming notes section. I kind of like that I have this because it gets me to sit down and write down the things that I want to get done in my game, especially Animal Crossing. I'm very addicted with it, and there are things that I want to get done. Honestly, I haven't written down the newer stuff that needs to be done, and I feel like I have forgotten what needs to be done. But anyway, I'll hopefully remember it later, or I'll write it down when I do remember. But yes, I have my gaming notes there when it comes to certain games. Then it goes into the goals section, which you'll see up the top here. I'm really considering changing where I want this. I don't know. I did it in my pockets and it looks super, super cute and I love it. But we're going to just leave it for now because I want to get through this section series thing first. But yes, we'll get straight into the goals, and this beautiful dashboard is from Mumsy Co. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the feel of it. It's this beautiful velvet finish. It is the softest and most amazing feeling thing I've ever felt, and I love that it's in my planner. And I don't know if it's just a texture thing with me, but I love feeling it every time I'm near it. Every time I flick to it, I just caress it like a weirdo. So I love this dashboard. Then it'll go into the goals section. Honestly, I need to update this because my goals have changed again. Not this one so much. I do like the no spend. I do like the go outside thing. I think the only thing that's really changed is basically the crafty. There are certain things that I don't really want to do anymore. And yeah, I don't know. It's just an area where I write down my goals of what I like, what I want to achieve for the year. So far, it's going very well. So I'm quite happy with that. But yes, my goals are there. Now, this next little section, as you can tell, it's got like this little love heart on it, which in a sense, it's like self-care, health kind of thing. I'm really considering just changing the love heart to, you know, the actual words and saying health or well-being. I don't know what to choose just yet, but I'll figure it out. But we have this dashboard that says note to self, and then it goes into this page where it says self-care isn't selfish. Cute little die cut, again from Hello Paper Cat. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these little pink head girls. They're so cute. Then it'll go into this section. I decided to keep this because I really, really liked what it said. And this says, give yourself the same care and attention that you give to others and watch yourself bloom, which is such an amazing quote. That's why I love it. And then of course over here it says, now let's come up with some of your own. And I've just listed a couple where you are enough. You don't need to compare. You're amazing in your own way. I personally love seeing that, and the fact that I wrote it myself means even more because it reminds myself to not get overwhelmed, not to let that kind of stuff get to me. And it's really good on the days that I really have that are bad. And I feel like everybody can completely understand me when I say that, because we are all the same. We are human. We all actually do get like this sometimes, and that's okay. Everybody's allowed to have their days. They're allowed to have their moments where everything isn't together, everything isn't okay. And that's why I really like having this in here. And sometimes I'll just add a couple if I need to here and there. Whether it takes time or not, I honestly it does not bother me. But I do like the fact of reading that, and that I know that I wrote it myself. That way I can go, okay, you're being too harsh on yourself today. Just calm down. It's okay. You're going to get through this. So, yeah, I do like that. Then it has on the side here the 28-day challenge. And I haven't done it. Actually, I've done a lot of this. I just haven't crossed them off. I just like seeing it. I just like seeing this little grid here. And I'm not using it as a thing for me to do, like a challenge thing. I just like to go, okay, you know what? Let's just pick something from the day and do it. And I really like that. So that's why I'm not using it as a challenge thing and crossing it off, because I don't want to get rid of it. I really want to keep it. And I like the fact that I've got a variety of things to choose from and just do it. Then, of course, you can see this little sticky note up the top. It kind of breaks it from what the self-care stuff is to the healthcare stuff. So this is basically a section where I have all of my issues, like my fibromyalgia, my, what do you call it, chronic fatigue, chronic migraines, that kind of stuff. And then what I've done is I've put down what I need to do to manage these things as best as I can. Like a lot of the times it doesn't always work, but it's just there as a guide to remind me, okay, try this, see if it helps, and if it does, fantastic, and I do it. So that's how I do it, and I've got my medications down the bottom so that way I can make sure that I remember to take them. I personally don't take the stuff that the doctors were prescribing me, just because I'm horrible with medication. I have really bad reactions, so now I'm just doing the all natural thing, which seems to be working, and I have been okay. But I won't lie, there has been really, really bad days where it's very difficult to get through, especially with fibro. The pain is intense. Then yes, it'll go straight into my other ones that I have and things that I kind of need to deal with. So that's that. And then of course I actually had this at the front of my planner, and I decided to change it because I never ever used it, never put any sticky dots on it, and now I have a purpose for it, and it's being used. It's actually being used rather than just looked at and not being used, if you know what I mean. So this is a calendar for the year, and I decided to use it as a period tracker because I do put it on my phone, but I used to highlight it in my month, and I just didn't like how messy it made it. So I thought, you know what, because you're not using this, why don't you use this for a period tracker? So that's what I do, and I've just put period down the bottom now, so that way I can remember exactly what it's for. Honestly, the fact that it's highlighted in red, I know immediately what it's for, because red means blood. So yeah, that's what I do. So that's my period tracker. And then on the back here, I just popped on a sticky note, transparent, just to say when the last time my pap smear was. I am horrible at remembering when it is because it's apparently like every 5 years we have to be checked now. And I honestly am horrible at remembering when it is, and the doctor asks, oh, when was your last one? I'm like, I have no idea. Why? You're the doctor, you remember, it's on your screen. But a lot of the time, because of us moving, it gets lost, and yeah, so now I write it down and basically go, okay, when was the last time you had a pap smear? When are you due, kind of thing. So that's why it's there. It's just basically a reminder for me in this section. Then we have this extra note paper at the back for whatever reasons I may find. It's just there. But yeah, and then of course on the back of this, it says, this year, I will love the work in progress that is me. I just love that quote. I think it's a beautiful thing, and that's why it is there. So there you have it, lovelies. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below of whether you do something similar with your personal section. If not, tell me what you guys do use your personal section for. I'd really like to know that. Anyway, thank you for taking the time in your day in watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to be positive and give love. Bye.